Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here, and this is my restart of a video that I'd already started. You can see I've done a little bit here. This is my first video in a little over 2 weeks, and it's the absence is due to the fact that as I was kind of preparing and getting ready for my shoulder surgery, I ended up with pneumonia and ended up being in the hospital for a couple of days. It was viral, so it wasn't responding to antibiotics, and it's the lungs are still not clear, so I'm still not able to do the surgery. And so I'm kind of trying to see if I can make it through this video with without coughing. When I started earlier, I thought I could do it, but I ended up having a very strong coughing spell, so I stopped it and started it again after taking something for that. So we'll see how that works out for me. What I'm doing here is some tone-on-tone sun rays using a stencil that was in the Bramble Fox Foxbox Plus for June, and I love it. I love the kind of distressed look there. It's just amazing. And I'm using tone on tone because that's the challenge this month in the Bramble Fox Friends Facebook group. And excuse me, I'm using several, you can see here I have several tones of blue, aqua, and then this kind of coral pink that I'm using for this, for the rays, because that's the color of Ava's shirt in the photos. And what I did first was I did a light brush of saltwater taffy on the rays, and now I'm going over it with a darker worn lipstick just to get that tone on tone look so that you can see that there are two colors there, and I've kind of offset the stencil. I'm not happy with this right here, so there will be an embellishment there. Maybe that's where the title will go. So we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 different kinds of tone on tone, and I am using this Scraplift, which is from Scrap Squad from a couple weeks ago. It's the originals by Maartje Kanters, and it's really beautiful. There are lots of circular elements there and a few circular photos. So I have cut some photos into circles, and I've gotten some scraps and kind of done some circles. I'm just going to kind of place them around. Let's see if I want to do this. I don't know if I like that better on the solid, or I'm going to do that, and I know that I want to do that, something like that right there. And let's see, I'm going to do this here, and then this kind of out there. I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to put the blues kind of around here, around the title there, and I'll maybe put that right there. And let's see, another greenish. These are various scraps from different collections. I kind of want to do this. I'll do that there, and then maybe this right here. And maybe I will do, I think I'm going to skip this one and use this one. And I was going to use that. I have this kind of greenish, the same wood grain that's there. I'm going to put it down here. And I'm going to layer, in this case, a blue on top of an aqua. I'll maybe do that there. I'm just kind of placing things around. I want this kind of as an accent. Excuse me. And I'll probably put it kind of on top of one of the greens, or maybe right here. Okay, let me start getting some things glued down. I might adhere them lightly so that they can be lifted up. Do that. And let me get a little bit of foam to put behind here. These photos are going to have to be replaced. I printed them on the wrong kind of paper, and I don't have enough ink at the moment to reprint them. So I figured I could do the page and kind of see what it looks like. Just like this. And then I can do a something. Let's see. I'll figure out what to do next. Oh, this is cute. And it's the right aqua color to be there. Okay, this I'm going to do there. And when I tore this off the when I tore it off the die, I tore is the right word. It's the operative word there. Okay, I'm going to put this down here, and then I'm going to do a piece of tape behind the tassel. I'm using this tassel in place of the let me see where I want this. I want this here. So there, and then smoosh that down a bit, and then let that hang. That's hanging from a little safety pin that actually came on a tag with some clothing I bought a while back. So got that there. I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to go ahead and put a piece of tape behind it. And let it stay up so that I can maybe layer this under it if that's what I decide to do. And instead of putting this photo down there, I think I'm going to put it up here. And I will just let it stay on the background. And then I'll do this one. Excuse me, I am hoping that doesn't develop any farther. I'm doing my best to hold it down, and I'm not good at resting or any of those precautions, but I have been really good at the exercises that are meant to. Okay, and this goes here, I think. I like that this looks like a fiber, fabric, and denim almost, I guess, and somehow that that is seems perfect to go with the gingham check. Could be just me, I'm kind of silly that way. That certain fabrics have I don't know, a mood to them, or they recall a certain feeling, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, now in the original there are some flowers, and I'm going to use this little spray of blue flowers to add that kind of look. There, and I'm going to do this little summer. This is cut from one of the paper snips. I'll show you. This is the paper snip sheet, and I cut this one which says fave photo and this circle which says summer because they're blue because of the colors. I really like the tone, how the tone on tone of the stenciling came out. So I'm going to put that right there. And I haven't yet figured out where I'm going to use this, but I may. How about if I layer it right smack on top of like that. I kind of like that. I'll do that right there. I have this floral, which could also, it can go right there, I think. Let me, excuse me. Just to kind of let you know, I at the moment don't feel sick, and then I'd have to say this is maybe the first day in 2 weeks that I haven't felt sick. There was one day, the first day that they gave me the prednisone to open up my airways. It kind of relieved some of the shoulder and back pain that I had, and that made it that made me feel very energetic that day. And I was still in the hospital, and I got up and kind of moved around a little bit. I'm going to put that right there just because it has some I'm being guided by where the white space is. I was going to do a vertical thing, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use these sunglasses here, and I'm going to put this fave photo right there. And let me get these. I have some other sunglasses that are going to go over on the green side, the greener side there. And then these are the little greenish ones, the aqua ones. And I'm going to put these here by the radio. I have this little, well, let's see what we've got here. I have a bicycle that I broke. I'm going to see if I can put it together and put it, let's see, I think this is the way it goes, like so, and then there's a little seat that goes there. So let me get the big part down first. And now get this guy down. Okay, and I have a tiny little seat that needs to go right here. And I'm going to see if I can get it on there. I maybe have a little too much glue, but I probably need that to hold it in place. So by the time the glue dries, that won't show. I'm going to do this little, because I have this blue thing kind of over here on the greenish side, I want something greenish over on the blue side. So maybe that's where I'll do this guy, the little roller skates. I'm singing that Melanie song, I got a brand new pair of roller skates, you got a brand new key. I've had that in my head ever since I picked out that embellishment. I have a little blue butterfly that I got at the retreat I went to in April, and I'm going to put it where? I'm going to put it maybe here. There we go. Okay, and I have this little banner flag doohickey, and I'm going to kind of tuck it up under the flowers. And I have this turquoise thing that says PS, and it's a circular element, so I'm really just gonna kind of tuck it in right there. Now I have this arrow, which I'm not liking on any of the, I could do it here, or even pointing down on the white, but I'm thinking I don't need to use it. I'll put it aside. Now, I have some accent pieces in this coral color, and I wanted to bring those out and kind of, because I've done tone on the rays, I kind of want to try, let's see if this would work. If I did that, right there, and then put an ice cream there, that would work. It's just, this color is too perfect not to use, you know what I mean? And I know everything else on the page is circular, but I'm okay with that. So I'm going to put this here, and I think I'm going to put this one right, this little circle. This is from a set that used to be in the shop called Holy Moly. I thought that was a great name for those. And I have this ice cream. Okay, I've got that up there. I can do some, I'm going to put this here next to the true story. And I have my interlocking hearts, or my side-by-side hearts, when I do thick ones like this. I tend to do them side by side. So let me go, where do I want to do this? I'll do those here, and then I have a pale pink, which will give me that one of the tones of pink in there. And then I have, okay, I didn't peel the backing off of the hexagons, but I'm going to kind of put the hexagons around near other things that are that kind of color. So I'm going to put this one right there. And again, I have one that I haven't peeled, and I apologize for that. I wasn't these things have been on my desk for a few days and waiting for the right voice to be able to do the video, and I maybe neglected a little in my planning. So this one, I'm gonna go ahead and put it here. I have this one that's kind of orangey, and I'm electing not to use that. So let me see if there's anything else in my little drawer that I want to use. I have this, which has several tones of the pinks. This is going to be a bit of a mess. Oh, let's see. I'm going to put my tape adhesive on it. It's a vellum piece, but I think that won't show through. And there are all the colors of pink. That I have there. And I was going to use this and have it kind of twirling around, but I think this is enough of a fiber element that I don't need this. So I'm going to call it done, and I'm going to thank you very much for watching. I apologize if my voice wasn't up to snuff. And I'm hoping that it gets better. I'll keep you updated on the on everything. I have an appointment with a pulmonologist to do some breathing tests and get some breathing treatments and so on and so forth. So anyway, I've got aqua on aqua tones here, blue on blue, and then as accents I have the coral pink on the lighter coral pink. So I've kind of done some tone on tone all around, but it still doesn't look monochromatic. I mean, kind of this part is monochromatic with an accent or two. And that's kind of how I like monochromatic pages, if there's kind of an accent to drive the initial color scheme home to you. So I think that's kind of what I was trying to do here. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. And thanks to all of you who have sent me notes and cards and well wishes. I treasure you all. Bye.